You can literally talk and think something into being, like we did with that trip to Colorado.
We did. So again, do these synchronicities happen all the time? I think it's what we're trying to say here is that the likelihood of these things are occurring are when we are clear of the things that are preoccupying our consciousness. Our consciousness is an act of creation, and if it's preoccupied with gunk, that's where our energy is. So the thought that in those moments where our minds are allowed to be open and free, that there are things that we're meant to be connected to that we often miss because of our preoccupation.
Kendro Lodro Tae Rinpoche, we've spoke about him on the program before, Rinpoche. He says that we need to be vigilant with our thoughts because otherwise it's like the brain will take us on a walk, just like we walk a dog on a leash.
We've all been on those walks.
Yeah, and
down the rabbit holes.
And the dog could become our own brain on a leash if we're not careful. Like, where's this dog going? You know, and that's literally our brain. And I love when we can get into these conversations where you start to put a higher perspective on your thoughts. It's like you're not just thinking, what am I going to say next? What did I say? What am I going to do? What did I do? It's not, you can feel your brain processing the way it does, like a muscle. 1 + 1 is 2, or there's the doorknob. I open and I walk outside. I watch out. I got to look both ways before I cross the street. But when you're able to put it in neutral, and you're not, and one of the questions I've heard framed was, in order to calm your mind, is you think the thought, what am I going to think next?
The big talk from the little house.
Yeah.
Raising the vibration of the planet one podcast at a time.
There you have it, folks. Raising the vibration of the planet one thought at a time. If you have anything that you would like to share or questions you'd like us to discuss, or if you'd like to be a guest on our podcast, please tune in, type us a note, send us an email, and we'd love to have you here. Andy, thanks again for coming on the program.
I love being here, and thank you for actually manifesting this amazingness.
Can't wait for the next episode. Stay tuned. Abby White's coming back, and we're going to talk about the direction of the program. Thanks again, guys, and stay well, be happy.